good late morning from day 7 of our Island Princess cruise. In our previous vlog video that had ended the night before, we just ate dinner at Sabatini's. We went to bed, and when we woke up, it was kind of a gray, ugly sea day.
Morning, baby. You're looking a little worse for wear. What's got you grilled today?
First of all, I don't believe you're filming me. I just woke up. What do you want to know?
I want to know why you're so unkempt this morning.
I just woke up, and I didn't sleep very well last night. I had horrible heartburn. We ate at Sabatini's, and all we had was Italian food. And get that camera off of me. Come on.
I'm sorry you had heartburn, baby.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Oh boy.
It was bad.
Is that a definite we're never going back to Sabatini's?
Yeah.
It's not that the food tasted awful or anything. It's just that it's not food we would love to order on a regular basis.
Don't you turn that camera around on you.
I look amazing. Skew. Bye.
Gary was fibbing a little bit because we did go back to Sabatini's for lunch, but to eat at Alfredo's Pizza. On the Island Princess, there's not really enough space for a separate Alfredo's. So what they do is offer it as a lunch option a few days out of your cruise, depending how long your cruise is, in the Sabatini's restaurant space. This is nice and everything, but it simply wasn't available enough. And as a result, we ended up waiting on a 45-minute line to eat. Luckily, on this particular day, the weather was awful, but had it been sunny out, we would have been very annoyed. We think because it's so popular, they should have it open every day for lunch.
How's the salad?
Looks good, doesn't it?
Does it taste good?
Well, I just had a bite of a tomato, so I'm not sure about the dressing yet. But let me give it a go. I don't know what the dressing is, but it's just the right amount. Not too tangy, not too sweet, not too salty. Perfect.
We waited almost a full hour for our food to arrive. I'll share with you why it took that long in a second, but for now, let's see what we think.
All right, we just waited for this an hour. Gary will let us know if it was worth it.
Oh, it's so hot. Deep into that.
You're on camera. Gary. Oh, look at that cheese. That's a good cheese pull.
It's delicious.
It is.
Yeah.
Compared to MSC.
It's better than MSC.
Oh, okay. We've been served.
And MSC was my all-time favorite until I got this. This is really, really good.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I originally ordered a pizza with seafood, but they ran out of seafood, and they told me about that about 5 minutes ago. So I don't know what this is called, but it's got ham, it's artichoke, olives, and mushrooms. Yeah, it's just as good as MSC, if not better.
Yeah, well, you got a different flavor than I did.
Tiramisu, take 2. I don't see layers. There's like a ladyfinger. Not really, though. Ladyfinger knockoff.
What's a ladyfinger?
It's like a biscuit cookie.
Okay, looked like a chip from here.
That was like shortbready.
Okay, take a bite, babe. Let me know what you think. Let our public know what you think.
It's not MSC. It's not MSC.
So it's not MSC. MSC was by far the best in the yacht club.
Of tiramisu.
Of tiramisu, correct, yeah. Okay. Is that all you got to say about that?
There's no like.
No layers.
It's just the cake, the
It's
creamy
just-
part.
It's just all stirred up, right?
It's just the cream.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you missed that from earlier, about 45 minutes into our wait for our pizza, they informed me that they were out of seafood, and the reason our order was taking so long was that they were searching for seafood from somewhere else so they could make my pizza. I wish they had let me know a little earlier, but all in all, Alfredo's is excellent pizza. I didn't like the dessert that much, but who really cares? And also, what you are seeing is me ready for formal night. That's right, it took so long to eat lunch that we barely had time to digest a little bit, and then it was time to get ready for formal night. We also knew that we wouldn't just go down to formal night and be eating in 2 seconds. No, we were on another 45-minute line. If you haven't watched our other vlog videos for this cruise, the basic theme is you have to wait forever to eat on the Island Princess. The moment your foot steps on that ship, just make reservations for everything, because once I realized how long it was taking to dine, it was too late. There was nothing left. And once we were sat, it was more waiting again. But also, I don't know if y'all just noticed, but while we were waiting, you saw some Canadian flags behind us. It was Canada Day today, and the ship was decked out. It looked cute. One thing the Island Princess was great at was following themes. Also, my chocolate martini looked like it had leopard prints.
All right, sink into that escargot, baby.
It was great.
Compare it to Celebrity.
It's good. Really good. But it's not celebrity.
Why is that? Main reason.
Well, snails are snails, but it's how it's prepared that I prefer celebrity over princess.
It's missing the
It's missing
buttery
the
top.
buttery crust.
Yeah,
on
buttery
top.
crust.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
it's
it's spread all throughout the plate on celebrity.
yeah. What'd you get? What is this?
It said salmon, but I thought it was going to be cooked, but I'll take this. I like smoked salmon.
It looks good. I'm zooming in.
Let me cut into it.
That is cooked. It's smoked.
Oh, it's really good.
Gary got the land and sea. I just got the sea part. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, it's rare. Good.
And then we ended up eating dessert in the buffet because we enjoy their options more, and also we didn't want to wait longer. Because tonight was the last production show of the cruise. If you didn't know, Princess does not allow you to film their productions, but I always film the curtain call so I can tell you some of my thoughts. This show was entitled Spectacular, and it was our favorite show of the cruise. It included more current style music, which just fit the vocals way better than the other shows we saw. And then the choreography and the costumes were really thrilling. So if you only end up seeing one show on this ship, this should be the one. And we can't believe it is now day 8. Our cruise is getting so close to being over, and we are in St. John, Canada. We went to this port last year on the Emerald Princess. If you want to check out that video, we did a lot of walking directly by the port. This time around, we got an excursion. Our excursion wasn't until the early afternoon, which allowed us to sleep in again. And then we got off the ship and headed to the meeting area.
We're doing a
Photography tour.
photography tour.
Yeah.
Not that we're in it to take great photos, but we want to see the sights.
I'm in it to take great photos.
But we don't want to do too much walking because of knee problems. And this area can be very hilly.
Yeah, my knees all
This is me
screwed
showing
up.
you how hilly.
Yeah. Is that the way it is, babe? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the way it is? Show me how the bumps are again. Show me how the hills are.
Hills.
Okay.
You can zoom in on the excursion ticket if you want. For starters, it was super affordable.
It's a very, it's Art Deco. It's gorgeous inside.
I love Art Deco.
So they're, I'm not sure what they're doing now, but they're fixing the sign maybe.
Secondly, both the tour guide and the driver were excellent. The guide knew everything about both St. John and Canada. You could ask him any questions.
All day long. Anything dark, that's your water line, so that's all going to be covered up with water here in a couple hours. So if you want to take a picture of that, because when we come back in about an hour, it's going to look totally different again.
Nice.
So this area of Canada has some of the world's largest tidal variations. And now I'm going to read you some trivia from the internet. Tides along the Atlantic coast are basically semi-diurnal, meaning there are 2 significant high tides every 24 hours. Along the Atlantic side of Nova Scotia, that's this, outside of the Bay of Fundy, the tidal range is from 4 to 8 feet, and without much variation in the timing of the high and low tides. So all that really means is the tide comes in and out really quickly, making for some different landscape variations throughout the day and throughout our tour. And again, I encourage you, even if you have no desire to become a better photographer, choose this tour just for the beautiful sights you are taken to. Everywhere we went was so peaceful, so beautiful. But also, obviously, if photography is your passion, this is a great tour for that as well, as that's its namesake. And you don't really need a crazy camera or anything. The guide instructs you how to use your phone properly. He teaches you how to use features in your camera app that maybe you weren't aware of before. Each location you visit, you have about 20 to 30 minutes to spend time there.
Sing it loud with music playing. Sing it soft, it's almost like praying. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria.
Someone get that guy a record contract. If you couldn't hear over the falls, that was Gary serenading me with Maria from West Side Story. One of the last stops on this excursion was a park with the best view of our ship. And then it was time to head back. We did not want to leave. Do you guys love St. John, Canada as much as we do? Have you ever been there? Please let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're enjoying this video, we'd really love it if you please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. We have 2 more videos coming up about this cruise, and then we have 4 more cruises booked. We always post our true and honest thoughts in our vlog style videos. So either you know what to expect on your next cruise, or you can make better cruise vacation purchase decisions for yourself and your family. This excursion got back to the ship almost right before all aboard time. Gary and I are nervous Nellies and always like to be back on the ship at 1 hour minimum before it's the time. Of course, this is a cruise ship sponsored excursion, so if we had been late, they would have had to wait for us, but still, you hear horror stories. So we made it back with 15 minutes to spare, and we were ready for a St. John sail away and the end of this portion of our cruise. Once again, hit that subscribe button specifically with the notification bell on, because the notification bell will notify you when we post new videos. Our videos usually come out Wednesday evenings between 5 and 5:30. Depending on what's going on, sometimes we'll post extra. Or if we're on a cruise and too busy to post a full-length video, we'll always post short videos for y'all. Our next Island Princess video will have the last 2 days of this cruise, including our visit to Boston, Massachusetts, and the 4th of July, a day at sea. As for today, we're finishing off our evening in our stateroom watching The Father on demand. Please, if you all have not seen this yet and enjoy some good acting, watch this movie. Until the next time, we want you to live your best cruise life. Bye-bye.